Well, we're at Branston driving range with Big Brown, doing a little warm-up session before my lesson at 1 o'clock. Let's work on that swing.
Little. My missus has took Babby out somewhere, so I thought, fuck it, I'll go range. The greens at Sutton Coldfield on Thursday were like glass. Fucking crap. Yeah. So you could land the plane.
How's your golf been then? Tell me about your golf outs. Obviously, you've been playing much over the winter months.
Yeah, I've been trying to play a lot. Last lesson we had,
Yeah.
he was making me go like there,
Yeah.
and then back, and then through.
Yeah.
So couldn't really get into my head, so I went back to my old swing. But I was getting a lot more inconsistency. When you lean the shaft like that, then go up here, and then rotate through.
Yeah.
And I tried that, couldn't get the grips of it, so I felt like when I was doing that to that to that, and I was coming up, that was all good, but when I was coming down, I was extending a bit.
Yeah.
Club face was nice, but I was catching them thin. Sometimes I do catch them thin, but when I catch it clean, it feels effortless. I'm trying not to put too much force through the club, and it just, like, I've gained 20 yards on my shot.
Nice.
Like when it comes off nice,
Yeah.
but it's making sure I'm not extending, and obviously that club face is nice and through, and I can release the hands coming through around. So
What do you want to get out of today?
I want to just make sure when I'm doing that swing, because I know that's what you wanted me to do, that, and then through. Just make sure I'm not extending too much, and then obviously my path is nice, because I'm starting to get a little baby fade now, which is my natural shot.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, but I know if I draw it, I just need to go a bit more out to in, and then push that club out, and then obviously rotate it through, which I know I can do, but for now, just sticking with that nice straight baby fade. Yeah. I know obviously it's not going to get the distance obviously with the fading, but as long as I'm hitting that consistent shot, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. So that's what I want to try and work on.
Check the takeaway.
Yeah, so the takeaway is basically what you said,
Check your extension.
but instead of going there to there,
Yeah.
I'm just obviously with that shaft lean, I'm making sure I'm getting that compression as well.
Yeah.
So from there, it just makes it easier to go to there, and then through, and then around.
Okay.
And obviously my balance, sometimes I get a bit off balance, and then I like kind of fall back. So I just need to make sure I'm staying through, and I've got a good base.
Cool.
That's what I've been trying to work on as well.
Okay. What have you got there? 7.
7, yeah. Just
Target line is the red flag in front of us. Just left within the blue flag towards the white flag. Yeah, like left edge of the left bunker.
Yeah, so that's where my golf game's going at the minute.
And what are your goals for this year? What do you want to get
Single
out?
figures.
Single figures.
Single figures, baby.
And what are you now?
13 bars. So I mean, when I extend, even though that was you take it on the course, I feel the connection, I'm coming up. I know if I didn't go up and I stayed true down, I'd catch it nice. Yeah. That's how I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm obviously I feel and what people see is a different.
You're gonna make it one piece.
Yeah, one piece there, and then through.
Yeah.
Like that. Kind of a full draw round.
Yeah.
And I was kind of finishing low.
Yeah.
But that's what I kind of feel.
That's the problem when you set the club so far out in front of you to begin with.
Yeah.
You know, the way you're setting it, because it's so far out in front of your hands.
There.
Yeah, like the club shaft there is pointing so far left. You're swinging across it, aren't you?
Yeah.
You just square your face up to a left moving path, don't you? And over the top
there.
swing. Yeah, so like that swing there, and you squared your face up to an over the top swing.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, isn't it? The way you're swinging at the minute, it's over the top. You're almost making it over the top because of the way you set the club. If that makes sense.
As in setting it there or setting it
There,
here?
that one.
Okay.
It's so out in front of you.
Because you want it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Okay.
Look at that last shot. So when you look here, look, you've got a swing direction of minus 6.5.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're swinging left by 6.5 degrees.
So left as in like.
Through the ball.
Oh,
If you imagine,
I'm going like that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so I'm going like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I need to be going more like out and then through.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like here, you see like how when you set it, look at where essentially.
Like there, and then here. But with my wrist,
Yeah.
obviously I sometimes struggle to get it like
Yeah.
there. I feel like I'm forcing it a bit.
Yeah.
But I know that's the right place to go
Yeah.
to get it.
I think you get a bit high as well. So I think at the top of the swing there, you're a bit high.
Too high.
Yeah, too high in your
Kind
arms.
of overextending.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah,
like your right arm has gone a little bit too far off of the body.
Yeah.
Your left arm there is a bit too steep. Ideally, it would be shoulder plane. I'd love to see your left arm a little bit lower and on the plane of your shoulders. So essentially, your left arm kind of being through, you know, that line I've drawn there, with where that yellow dot is, the second one here. I'd love almost that to be like that to be kind of where you're.
Like here.
Yeah. A little bit more rotation, you'd be a little bit, like there. It'd be, in reality, that's where it'd be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you'd be actually if you're hitting the shot. Because you see how that hand would be a little bit lower, your right elbow would be a little bit closer.
Yeah, so I'm more like up here.
Exactly.
I need to be more around.
Around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think I'm like over swinging? In a way. Like over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I'm going like
Exactly.
over the back,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
I'm causing it. That can
Yeah.
either cast it or then like
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
And then I think the second thing really is as you're coming into impact here, you're very quick with your right knee and your right hip and essentially your right foot going forwards and up towards the golf ball.
Yeah.
So the problem when that right heel comes off the floor in the way you've got it coming off the floor, like towards the ball like that,
Yeah.
so much is it doesn't give you much room to come back into, does it?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
So whereas in reality there, that would have been, because it trims the VO automatically, so it's lost your setup position. But that would be about your club to start off with.
Yeah.
Maybe even a tad lower because your hands have probably moved out of it. I'd
Yeah, yeah.
say you're probably around about there
Yeah,
in reality. But then look at where you come back onto. See what I mean in terms of how
Yeah, so I'm like more there where I need to be more down and through.
yeah, your hands would be like lower, wouldn't they? Because
Yeah.
ideally your right heel would be a bit closer to the floor, and as your right heel would be a bit closer to the floor, you would have moved more like this way.
Yeah, yeah. Instead of more that way.
Instead of
Yeah,
that way.
yeah. So it's blocking,
It's blocking,
my right.
blocking you to come in from the inside, or it's blocking you to come down square to the golf ball, but it's blocking that right side. So it's almost causing you to have to like stand,
Go out
cast, go out,
and then come back in,
to come back in,
which is that pull.
which is the pull,
Yeah.
which is the fade,
Yeah.
which is the pull, and which is probably a little bit the things as well.
Yeah, yeah.
All of it
Because
together.
of extending.
Because
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
standing, because it's high, and essentially standing to like
Cast it through.
cast it
Yeah,
through.
yeah, yeah.
So I just think, yeah, I'd just love to see a little bit lower at the top of your swing here, Brad.
Mhm.
Right arm closer, as we say. So going into your setup position, that's it. Go into your preset, so do your preset, and then just hold it, that's it. So as you start taking the foot back, that's it, yeah, so you're there. So you see how like you're a bit tighter there.
Yeah, that's more like it.
You're right up there, weren't you?
Yeah.
You're up there, so tighter. So can you see yourself in the mirror? That's it. So then as you're kind of imagining there, you see how like your arm is through your right shoulder.
Yeah.
See how your arm is almost on your shoulder plane.
Yeah, yeah.
See, then you're tighter there.
Yeah, whereas ours more like.
Yeah, so you're
here.
steep to the plane, aren't you?
Yeah, and then obviously when I'm like this,
and then you're like that.
I've got to come down through.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I would go, let's just take a couple of practice swings, knock that ball out of the way. What I want you to do is, don't swing yet, just lift your right heel, and then put a club underneath it, and then put your foot down, so you're holding onto a club now.
Yeah.
Yeah? So what I want, this will be an exaggerated feel. You just can't, I want your task is to not drop that club before what would be impact, if that makes sense. So as you're coming down, you're going to keep the foot on it, and then you hit the ball, and then you can go up and throw. Yeah, so it's a bit of an annoying drill in terms of you have to pick a club up every time, but just to get that feel of keeping your right heel flatter, and I say, if it doesn't go flat to the floor, go up to the top and stop. That's better. That's good. As you start coming down, you imagine in your feet here, you'd kind of go more this way, wouldn't you? So you see how you.
So is your hips turning as well with?
Yeah. So you
and then you're down, and then you're through.
And then you're through. Yeah, then you're up that way, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're not going up.
Yeah.
That way.
Doing a little MJ. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Good. Good. So left arm's a bit more round your body there, flatter, right arm's tighter, good. It kind of comes up more towards your foot, really kind of rolls to like the inside. The weight should almost initially roll to the inside of your right foot, shouldn't it first, then you throw, that's it. You look at all the best, the majority of the best players in the world, barring like a couple, you see they're kind of like that at impact, aren't they? They're that way. They're that way.
And then
some of them actually keep their foot flat, some of them roll their foot, some of them have their heel off the floor, but it kind of rolling to the, I guess the inside of the right toe, where they're either that way or a little bit of turn.
And then they use the hips to
where you don't see them, barring the odd couple, I don't know, Justin Thomas sort of thing, but even like that, aren't they? But they've got so much turn, but initially they're that way, aren't they?
Yeah, so they're coming in.
When you don't see them, it's like under turn, foot, knee going forward like that, casting them to get around.
Yeah, because then it's, yeah. I get it. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Let's hit these next two shots with the club there if you can for me, Brad.
Yeah.
Oh. What a strike.
Feel that so much.
That was nice.
Yeah, coming through.
That was good.
I felt I had room.
Did it?
I had room to just kind of get my club through.
Yeah.
Instead of, you can see on the videos I was doing that and then having to go over, but then sometimes that swing would compensate for it.
Yeah.
And it'd come off nice.
Good.
So now with them shots, I'm just leaving the face slightly open.
Slightly open.
Yeah.
Because like your path there is minus 2.8, so that's okay. Just after the face, look 6 degrees open. Yeah, just probably not quite releasing it.
Just swinging, over swinging.
So maybe a fracture,
So
It's not as bad. It's not as much. Left arm's a little bit lower, which is good. Just want to keep that right arm a little bit tighter, don't you? You just allow your wrist to.
So instead of when I'm here, instead of going up, I need to go more around.
Just only a little bit, not huge amounts. But what you do is, in your practice swing, you set and you go up to the top and you stop quite nicely. But look, in the real swing, what you do is you set, you come up to here, and you get up to here, and then look, you almost see how you essentially hinge again a little bit up there.
I like do that, and then I go a bit more.
And that's, I think, what more so gives you the over the top look.
Yeah.
The overswing look. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because it's
So
like
I'm like kind of relaxing.
you're relaxing.
And then
essentially the weight of the club head just drops, doesn't
it
it?
settles. Yeah.
So
If I kind of keep that there, and then
when
we
you
go
practice swing, you don't do that. You stay a bit firmer, a bit more
Yeah.
rigid, a bit more. But that is better. Look, and the arm is more through the shoulder. Again, it would just be better like if your arm is there at the moment.
Yeah, it's more 11 o'clock. We want it about 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The weight there.
Yeah.
As you're coming down here, right heel stays flatter, flatter, flatter. So it gives you potentially more room to start.
There's a lot more
swinging in.
compared to that first video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More room to swing in and then to essentially swing down the line rather than
And then
when you go like you're forcing yourself around your body and to the left and to that. You know, you even said, didn't you, actually, about finishing almost like low and left around yourself?
That's me. Yeah. Me mate said me tendency when I like come over, I like finish like that.
Yeah. If you think
And
about
then I go around.
you add it all up in reality. Well, out, high, nowhere to go. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, then I'm swinging.
It's the only way you can
Well,
go.
if I'm doing that, I'm going finishing high and then round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, an additional good feel. This is a good drill. Yes, that's a good drill. I'll take this one off. Yeah. Another good drill, just for a feel, is going into your setup position. Did you miss that?
I think, yeah, it's a bit weird now, I'm not having it there.
Take your right hand off the club. Hook your right hand under your left. Not going to hit shots in this. Under your left elbow. Yeah. Obviously, you're sure to do your set drill here. So this is more for going into the top of the backswing there. But you see how that's it, like this arm there, essentially like kind of pulling it, so you see how it kind of really pulls this arm.
Yeah.
Because you can't really kind of get up
No,
there.
you can't, because you're off balance.
You're off balance, so you feel
Yeah.
it, don't you? But this arm is staying tight in here like that. So it's essentially pulling that elbow, that arm. It's overdoing it a little bit, but it's a great drill. It's a great feel to just try and get that left arm a little bit more across your body, a little bit lower, in a little bit of a deeper position. That's it.
There's no way you can kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just a good little feel drill, isn't it? So right
A
hand.
few of them.
Yeah. You can show me another couple of them. Right hand off the club, good. Under your left elbow. There. Good.
Yeah.
Left leg. Good. Go one more. Good. Then on this next one, you can do one more, but on the next one, what I want you to do then is try and reattach your right hand to the club. So take your backswing, up to the top and stop. Good. Reattach your right hand to the club. Nice. And you imagine as you're coming down from there, your right heel stays on the floor for that little bit longer. Lovely.
Yeah. So that's that position.
Yeah.
And down.
And then look when you do that. Obviously, I know you say like about playing to your natural fade. So obviously, a natural fade is left, open fade, fading it. But you look at, 0.3 swing direction is fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah. Considering it's on -6.9.
Yeah.
And that's literally just going from that feel to
Because
real
look
position
at
from
that.
there to here.
Yeah. Because look at that.
Yeah, and that's like that arm there. You can see it's there.
It's
That's
there.
where that set position
It's
is.
tight.
It's
That's
not.
through the shoulder. Your arm is on the shoulder plane. Your right arm is in there. And as well, remember this. You've got to, when you get to there
Yeah.
and drop, you've got to play catch up now, haven't you? You've got to catch that up.
Is there another good one? Obviously with the towel.
That was a great one, or a glove, yeah.
Yeah,
Towel,
keeping that here.
Yeah.
Going from here.
Yeah. It's slightly better in a shorter iron, but it can still work a little bit.
And then you want it to release on that
Generally,
down.
Just hinge there as well. The problem is as you start coming down, well, you've got to play catch up, haven't you? So when you double hinge,
Yeah.
because you've hinged, hinge, you've got to.
Yeah. It's that relaxing. I think when I'm at the
Yeah.
top, when I'm here, I then go,
Yeah.
and relax that arm where I should go, keep it there,
Yeah.
and then go
Yeah.
through.
Well, that's fantastic. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a great position, that is.
Here, that right leg was already like that.
It was already like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But really, you've got to be better and you might well be good at the minute. You're going to be better from inside 140 yards.
And then from there, it's literally just swing. Just making sure I'm getting there.
Yeah.
And that one was just literally, I just forced it round
Yeah.
through.
Yeah. Good.
Is my foot still staying down?
Better.
Is it?
Yeah. It's better. Yeah. Came up a bit more on that one.
I feel when I'm going here, that's where I need to be.
Yeah.
So
That's it. Sit through your shoulder.
So if I'm
Onto your
going from,
shoulder
if
blade.
I feel like I'm here,
Yeah.
and I do get a -6, it's because I'm
Gone over the top.
gone over
or
the top. Yeah, gone over the top and have maybe done that as well.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, you're feeling at the minute, top of your backswing.
I feel like I'm here,
Yeah.
nice,
Yeah.
but then obviously when I take my shot and I see a 6 or a 5,
Yeah.
I know I'm here.
Yeah.
I know I'm casting it over.
Yeah. But look where you are.
Yeah, so I'm still that last one was above.
Yeah,
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 is what you said.
Yeah. Good. There. Where's that actually? Shot. Shot. Shot.
That was better.
That was a good shot.
So I feel like when I
Yeah, club path minus 0.8.
feel like when I try and hit him, like that'll be about 6, -6. Oh, okay, maybe.
Nice.
But obviously to me that felt like I was going over, and then
Did it?
I felt my leg
Yeah.
Go
Well, you
a
will
bit.
because there's more, probably because it's putting more power into it.
because I'm
But-
trying to force that.
But ultimately, because you get your left arm in a better position there, across your chest a little bit more. I mean, wait till we see the video. Your left arm goes across the chest a little bit more. Your right arm stays a little bit more connected. Your right foot stays quieter until you hit the ball, and then it comes up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it does come up. Obviously, it comes up later.
Later.
Whereas before, you were starting, that foot was coming up,
Comes
but
way more.
in the wrong manner. Do this one more, then we'll do a couple of practice swings again, little drill swings. Good. I think that was probably a bit more of your
Came
foot.
up on that.
I think it was a bit more of your foot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
and I think that's why
yeah.
I'm getting them thin.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So let's go back to go left arm across your chest. Go left arm across your chest again. Let's just do two or three practice swings with that. Just to get that feel of essentially like, yeah, it's like that, isn't it?
Mhm.
Good, obviously lower a bit deeper. Good, and again. Start again. Like there. That's it. Like that. Good. Again. Nice. Okay. You could do, Brad, obviously, because it's sometimes a bit annoying having to pick up the golf club all the time. You know, when it drops down. To do this with some people, just if I just kind of stick it, see there, you put it to where you want. Obviously, you'd have to pick it up every time. But it's just something that's under your heel that you can feel the pressure. So you've got to just feel the pressure staying on the ball until you're past. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just gives you something to write. Okay, just to.
This is that.
This allows you to see if you drop it. Because if you actually did hit, when we hit shots doing this, you'll be able to see if you dropped it before. You'd see your foot coming off it. You'd see it dropping before impact, which you didn't, which was great. That's it.
From
Take right hand off the club. So go right hand off the club. Hook it under your left elbow. Yeah, get that same feel. Up to the top. There, right hand back on the club. Yeah, so go up to the top and stop. Good, so you know you're in a good position there. Then put your right hand back on the club. Good. And then down. good. That's it. So the same thing. Tennis ball under the right heel. Keep the pressure down. Left hand off. Right hand off. Under the arm off. Good. Good. Lovely.
Yeah.
That drill just allows you to get the feels. Good. Turn. Lower. There. Good. Keep the heel down. You've got loads of room then. Create the room. Keep the room. You've created the room by the hip turn. You've created the room by getting your left arm across your body. Kind of going to try and help keep it there by keeping that heel
low.
Yeah. Oh.
That was a shank.
That was a pure shank. And like you. And like you. Super strike.
That was better.
Better.
Yeah.
Good.
Align the shoulders.
Yeah, that's it.
Right arm tucked in more.
Yeah.
And then right leg pops up just after impact.
Yeah.
So here, and then goes up.
Good.
Instead of going up like that, causing me to block my shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Alright. What shape have you been getting with like longer clubs, driver for example?
Drivers always fade.
Yeah.
From 5 down is you don't do that. You go there.
Yeah.
And then turn and then turn it. You're in that position then, and then follow through. But then sometimes this leg,
Yeah.
not as bad as with my longer irons.
Yeah.
It's more my shorter irons that I get that.
Yeah. Sharp. The face is not that open to it. It's pretty square.
So that's probably the normal one. Yeah. The face is slightly open all the time.
I just try and get the same thing. So I know obviously, yeah, you're not doing the hinge at the start, but I'd still try and get your left arm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the quieter right foot. A little bit narrower in your stance. I'd go a little bit narrower, just to allow
Yeah.
your hips to turn a little bit better on the way back.
Yeah.
To create that room, with the left arm being just a little bit more across your chest. Try and get that left arm a bit more across.
That's as straight as it's gone today.
But if you're getting in a better position, though, is that you need to get in the driver, Brad. We've got to get you feeling like I'd love to. Do obviously in the driver you want to hit on the upswing.
Yeah, yeah.
You hit down on that.
Yeah.
By 2.9 degrees. You hit down because you swing across. There becomes a point where when you go too wide, you restrict your ability to turn.
Yeah.
So
and
yes,
I think I've not really bothered with my driver.
So yes, it gives you more stability, as you say.
But you get less.
But you get less turn, less rotation.
Yeah.
And in the driver, when we want to try and feel like you come
So
a bit
just
more on the inside, just
here.
like shoulder width, a little bit wider than shoulders, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. That's good. That's
Was that
sound.
more like that?
You were more like there, yeah. That's it. And then just trying to get that left arm again a little bit more across the chest, right arm that little bit tighter. And just that quieter right foot, quieter right foot, quieter right side to come a little bit more from the inside. And then with the club face essentially closing a little bit more. I mean like that, okay, you overdone the club face, but look how low that went.
That pull, yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
See what I mean? You hit it high before because of a cast, because of a hit down. So the problem then you hit down on it is you spin it too much.
Yeah, I was
So
spinning.
you're just losing just a shitload of distance, aren't you? Really, just because of so much spin, you're probably just losing loads of distance.
What? So what's the tack angle on that?
Mine's,
Or is it launch angle?
yeah, you launch at 6.9. You launch too low there.
Too low?
Yeah. But you hit it
What
right.
does it need to be?
Probably about 12, 13 degrees. About 12 degrees for you.
That's not better. I know it's pull left, maybe where I'm aiming.
Yeah.
-7.
And you want apex to be. You probably want your apex to be about.
So I'm guessing you want that
about
swing.
what? About 90 feet, 95 feet.
What is that? Apex.
Oh, it's not on here,
Oh,
but like
yeah.
it's on Top Tracer. I think Top Tracer do it in yards.
Yeah.
So about 30 yards or so, 31, 30, 31, 32 yards. Where's what, sorry? Aiming?
Yeah, I think I was aiming right.
Yeah,
But then obviously my swing direction is -7, so I'm pulling it,
pulling it.
casting.
Yeah.
But, but
Swinging,
my club face is square,
swinging
so it's straight.
yeah, swinging too long. Swinging long. Not staying tighter and shorter. There you go. Yeah, but much better trajectory, much better launch angle, much better flight.
Yeah, this is my, normally my
Yeah.
fade. Like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but look how left just swung. -10. And the last one was like -2.
so is that because I'm going
Too long.
over
Over.
and then I'm going down?
Correct.
So I still need to go. So when I get to here,
Yeah.
I'll just
So you need
rotate.
to get to there, stop a little bit shorter, not stopping thin, like you're stopping there, what feels like, and then down into that pocket, down into your right pocket, good. From the inside, getting the
So I'm
release,
going
finishing
from
high.
here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. You're going higher.
So I shouldn't feel my arm on my chin,
No.
whereas I should, where I am doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So from there to there,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
I tried to just do a bit.
Yeah, he just really did it, yeah.
Last season, I tried recently.
Good.
And then down,
Yeah.
but obviously there, and then. Slightly open.
Just kind of left it
It
there.
went,
didn't you, really?
went right
Just
though,
left it
swing
there.
direction.
Yeah, look at that. Just left it there. Just started there and stayed there, didn't it? Just never came back. So.
Obviously that swing direction is a lot better.
Mm.
We got round on that.
Little draw.
Yeah.
From the inside, look at that. Whoa.
Was leg alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it on the upswing, look. Plus 1.8. Swing direction plus 3.6. Just have the face closed.
Oh, club path.
Yeah, club, yeah.
Where's launch angle? Oh yeah.
Launching a 13.8.
So what was it before? 6?
Yeah, 6.9
Yeah, when I was
wasn't
doing
it?
lower,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was obviously when you corrected me on a few things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this, it feels a lot different now, because now I'm here, I'm used to going from there to there,
Yeah.
and then trying to get it down and through, but obviously I was going
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Then obviously now I'm going to here,
Yeah.
and then from there around,
Yeah.
and then drop,
Yeah.
and then should go through.
Correct.
Yeah, it's a
Correct.
lot different.
Correct.
And obviously a narrower stance as well.
Yeah, I think just, yes. Yeah, not wildly narrow, just I think it just helps you. Just help. Oh, what a drive. What a drive. What a drive. Look at that. On the upswing, 0.7 swing direction. Minus.
I tell you, you're good, you're, aren't you?
Good distance.
Yeah, normally my tendency was up here, cast, and then come through.
Yeah.
But depending on if I got my hands rotating through like that, was determining how aggressive my fade was. If I got it through, could be a pull straight, or a baby fade, or an aggressive pull, or an aggressive slice. But I think obviously that's because I was going over the top.
Or because the angle you're coming from, because they're over the top. But coming up, stand up, casting, and then just losing it from there, I guess.
Top of the club. I think the launch angle was going to be high, but it went straight.
Yeah, good balance.
Yeah, good balance. You take it on the course, wouldn't you? Off balance as well. Yeah, launch angle 18 nearly. I'd say my longer irons I wasn't too fussed because I'm pretty nice at my driver was a bit of a biggie.
Yeah. Good. Right, we'll go one more after this. Some good feels. A little bit narrower. Good. Round there. That's it. Down. Good. Quieter right foot.
Full draw. Swing direction.
Oh, north.
So that was literally I came around my body.
Just came around a little bit.
And I released my hands through.
Yeah, a little bit close phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no.
Good man.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. Well, that's a wrap. Got a lot to work on, but it's a good lesson. Yeah. Started hitting my driver straight, which is good. Yeah, just staying at the range for another half an hour, working on what I learned, and then head off.
Yeah.
Late. Through that. Up on that. Yeah. Happy with that.